today, I must admit that I am the proudest dad in the world. Earlier, walking with our gorgeous daughter, side by side with my loving wife, at the long aisle of St. George's Cathedral, it was a heartwarming experience. It's the father's dream, parents' dream, to accompany their loving daughter towards the altar where the husband-to-be waiting. I'm sure I will agree that Radicris looks stunning.
Radicris and Lawrence, I don't need to tell you that today marks a complete new beginning in the lives of both of you. Your wedding lasts only today, but marriage is for the rest of your life.
As parents, we provide the nest for our chicks. Radicris, you are a grown-up chick now. You could spread out your wings to your new horizon. Lawrence and you will be starting to build your own nest. Hopefully, you will have some chicks in the near future. I suggest as soon as possible.
I've done it this morning.
Like I'm not here.
Lawrence, do you take Radicris to be your wife and support her in the fulfillment of the promises she has just made?
I do.
Radicris, do you take Lawrence to be your husband and support him in the fulfillment of the promises he has just made?
I do.
Way back last year, I received a phone call. This was the first time that he called me. So the first, I asked him, are you okay? Is Radicris okay? Because he didn't call me before. And he said to me, he wants to propose marriage to my daughter. At that time, really, I think I gone deaf. And it's like, I don't know what I heard, like my mind gone blank. Oh, well, and so I gave the phone to my missus so that he could say what he said to me, and they understand each other because my missus cried. She was in tears, so I got the message. So for you folks who wants to propose to your girlfriend, make sure that you got your future father-in-law's phone number. And to the fathers, don't give the phone numbers to them.
Oh, what?
No, yeah, because the shoes.
Oh.
today you give your word to each other, to take each other for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, all the days of your life. You are joining yourselves to each other today to become one.
Okay.
Without, of course, losing your individuality. Becoming one doesn't happen overnight. It is something that you will learn and become better at as you share your married life together. Becoming one means loving each other, sharing your lives with each other, taking each other into consideration always.
I spoke to Lawrence for the first time. Now we just had a man-to-man chat. I think he will remember. He said he's serious with he wants to have a serious relationship with my daughter.
So I want to elaborate on this because I don't think he was telling you the full truth. It was just me and Uncle Raddy, and I was taking off the pegs for the tent. And then I see a shadow come over me, and he says, "Lawrence." I was like, "Yes, Uncle." He said, with a hammer. He had a big hammer because he was having the picture. "What is your intention with my daughter?" I didn't know what to say because it was only been a week. I didn't know what to say to that question, so I just said, "I really like your daughter." I didn't say I love her yet, cause, even though when I first saw her, I knew I wanted to marry her. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to sound like a stalker or like some kind of weirdo.
Just remember, Lawrence, you made your vows in the church. You have loads of witnesses. You have responded to the priest to all his questions. Your reply to all of them was, "I do." You have to remember those words. Those famous words are the secret of happy marriage. You don't want to end up sleeping outside the bed. Every time Radicris asks you, "Who will do the cooking?" your answer will be, "I do." "Who will do the washing?" Your answer should be, "I do." When Radicris asks, "Who will do the ironing, shopping, looking after the children?" what will be your answer, Lawrence?
I do.